Hey everybody, Tekking101 here, and I am James Hansen's bitch. Okay, so for those of you who are unaware of this, just to preface this video before I get into it, I was part of a Bleach trivia showdown epic clash for the ages yesterday with James Hansen, hosted by Desert Reviews DT. So go check that video out right here, where we do Bleach trivia Jeopardy style, and it was a close one. It was a close freaking match. It was literally 1 point deciding the victor. I had 2,600 points. He had 2,700. Jeopardy style, so 100 is the lowest point value you could get. So it was just barely a victory for James, but he pulled it off. He bested me, and as a punishment for that game, I have to now state that I am his bitch for the next 5 videos. Although, I don't know if this really counts, because this is just like a quick video I'm slapping together with my webcam. It's not like perfect. It would be more funnier, obviously, if I'm, all dressed up in my suit and tie doing a Bleach video and I have to start it off like that. So, I don't know. This might not count. This might not. I might still do 5. But anyway, so go check that shit out and go check out James' channel. Alright, so now for this, what we're actually going to be getting into. So, Tuesday, I made a video, actually the last video I made on this channel, I've been busy as shit for the past couple days, was that I asked for a fan mail, basically. I was giving my P.O. box out for anyone that wanted to send me any fan mail. And here's the thing. I was originally expecting, for the first week or so, I was expecting to not get much of anything. If I did get anything, I was expecting, just letters, like envelopes, like, hey, Tekking, how you doing? You're great, whatever. Or, hey, Tekking, I fucking hate you. Please go die in a car fire, stuff like that. And I was gonna wait, a couple of weeks at least until I get, maybe a decent pile of letters for me to do, an unboxing video. I didn't want to do just, every time I get a letter, do an unboxing video if it was, every, 1 or 2 letters. But then I went to the post office today and I picked up this. So I'm like, damn, okay, I got a box first thing out of the freaking gate. And this is from Dan Century. Let's open this shit up, I guess, and see what we got in here. On a little side note here, the box, I don't know if this is because of the USPS or something, the box is covered with a slight sticky substance. I don't know if I should be afraid of that, because it's just here's my address. That's nothing important. You guys already know that. But it's just you see this weird, it looks like someone spilled maple syrup over it or something. But anyway, it was priority mail, so, that's pretty cool. Got to get here quick. It also has a UPS freaking tracking label on here, so he went all out for this. But yeah, I don't know if it's you know how Ace does his with a shuriken? I need to get, if I'm going to keep doing this as a series, I need to get a special way to open these. I need to get something Bleach related, like a replica of Soifone Suzume Bachi little letter opener, and I could use that, or maybe like a Nozarashi letter opener, like a Kenpachi Zaraki letter opener. It's like a giant ass cleaver, but it's like a little letter opener. That'd be kind of cool. Now let's see what we got in here. Oh shit, cool. This is like a fun box right here. Let's see what we got. Some USA manga for you. Keep up the good work. Paper email. Alright. Well, let's see what we got. So, United States manga, which would indicate comic books. It's like an entire freaking plethora of shit in here. Holy crap. This is awesome, man. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so what I'm assuming he's meaning is not traditional style comic books. This seems like a traditional comic book, but this certainly doesn't. I'll just go through everything. I'm just really pumped here. Let's see. First off, let me just point this out here. This little thing, this little dude right here. It looks like a pirate bunny with a hot dog in his mouth. I don't know what that indicates, but I'll keep him on. He'll be in the background, I guess, for videos in the future, I suppose. The pirate bunny with a hot dog in his mouth. I had to come up with a name for him. All right, so let's go. Oh shit, there's a little something more in here. What the hell is this? Rubber band shooter blaster supreme. Okay, so it's basically like a rubber band gun. Okay, I think, and it has a laser pointer on this thing. Okay, we're opening this thing up. I'm awesome. This is like Christmas right now. I did not expect that. I was expecting I knew I was probably gonna get a package at some point. But I was not expecting, right out of the gate, first off. And I was expecting, a bunch of letters beforehand. I don't know. But I guess some people saw that and just right away thought, oh, shit, we got to go all out for this. But thank you. All right. Thank you, Dan Century. All right, let's see what we got here. Alright, so you load it up like that, and it looks like it has a laser pointer on this thing. Looks like it is, anyway. I wonder how I would... Do I turn it or something? Oh, okay, it isn't laser pointer. It's just okay. It looked like an LED thing. All right, so it's a rubber band shooter. I know how those. I've used one of those like when we were in elementary school. That was a big thing for some reason. We would come in with these little plastic, not as elaborate as this, but we'd have these little plastic like miniature slingshots that we'd hit rubber bands in. And teachers fucking hated them. Okay, so next we have this, which I believe is. Oh man, I should know. Andre the Giant, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure what this logo means. I've seen it throughout my life a shit ton of times, but I'm not 100% sure. Just says Obey the Giant, so I just connect the dots there. Alright, so let's go through all these. Alright, first off we have... What the f... I keep pulling out more stuff. Yeah, it's Andre the Giant. Yeah, Andre the Giant. Okay, yeah. I know a little bit about wrestling. Okay, I just keep... I just like, let's get started and go through this, but every time I open up a book, some new shit falls out. Alright, so number 1 by Box Brown. Let's see, this art style in here looks a little bit unique here. The caricatures of the people here. See, I don't know very much about, American comics in general. Like, we sell these little, like, at my Dollar Tree, they sell these little, like $1 3-packs of comic books from, like, random eras. Like, and it's not like all parts of the same series. It's, like, just 3 random comic books they just threw in there, and I bought them a couple times. But, yeah, I've never actually sat down and read... like American comics, or went out of my way to go find certain ones. So I know nothing about these, but that's kind of the adventure here. Okay, then we have oh, maybe I should put this X-Acto knife away so I don't exactly cut myself. That would kind of suck. All right, let's see what we got else here. We got Savage Brute number 2 and Savage Brute number 1. Kind of looks like a I don't know, just from the art style alone, it looks like the kind of like a newspaper comic kind of thing that you would see. Like, I don't know. Looks it's obviously a comedy. It's obviously a comedy. I can just tell by the art style. But these ones seem pretty short. These seem like relatively simple. I could probably like breeze through these. And these are by Pat Dorian. But they look pretty cool. All right, so there's that. Put those next to my Urahara hat here. And then we have a bunch of these ones. Rat Bastard, which is quite literal because I'm just looking to see if there's any more of these in here because there's like 3 right here. It's just like, oh, a Yu-Gi-Oh card! It's the Archfiend Commander! Kick ass! Just like, I keep finding more shit. It's awesome, dude. Okay, let's stay with the Rat Bastard. Okay, we got 5 Rat Bastards. All right, and I don't know if these are all like in sequential order. Part 1 of 4, Part 1 of 4, Part 2. So these look like different ones, but it doesn't really seem to matter on continuity because, as you see from the cover of this one by Cliff Galbraith, looks like it's an anthropomorphic rat that is dressed up in like Sin City gear, holding a fucking Glock. So, yeah, this is probably going to be awesome. But now I'm looking through the page. Oh, okay, it looks very punkish sort of deal. There's some boobs. Okay, that's kind of thing. I'm gonna like this, I think. Rat kicking. There's just like a rat just hanging out in his apartment, like making a peanut butter jelly sandwich or something. Freaking inverted camera. Look at that. That's awesome. It's like Walter White if he was a rat, basically. That's like the best way I can describe it, really. He's like, Pinky, we need to cook. Okay, so we got that. Rat Bastard. Go looking through those. You rat bastard. Next we have a little odd-looking one. We have Gregory Benton's, I guess, BF, I guess, kind of. That's how you pronounce that. We have, looks like a naked chick with a giant Falcor-looking dog. Oh, wait, no, then it's on the back. It says Force of Nature. Oh, okay, this is like a promo. Okay, sorry. That's another thing about comics, differential from manga. See, it's like this is this is a light novel, but this is Sword Art Online, right? When I turn this over, it's not like there's an advertisement for like Naruto on the back of this. It's just a synopsis. I know with comics it's a little bit different. Even the comics that I have down here do that. Like yeah, like I'll just show you a Green Lantern Corpse. The same way. You turn it around and the entire back is like, okay, that's Mountain Dew. That's not a good one, but you know what I mean. Like the entire back takes up an advertisement, whereas with manga, it doesn't do that. Here's a good one right here. This is the new Shadowhawk. All right, and on the back, it looks like it's the same exact freak. It looks like if you were looking from this angle, it would be a different comic altogether. That's what I meant by that. So I guess this is the forces of nature, and plus I'm used to turning it another way, so I'm used to reading right to left, so that's why that screwed me up. But yeah, so this is forces of nature. It looks like kind of getting Gulliver's Travels sort of vibes from it. In fact, the freaking, I know I keep going over here, but yeah, the freaking title of this alone, the cover, it looks exactly like Gulliver's Travels when he's landing in the forest and he's all tied up by the little people. Except the little people in this case look like bunnies, I guess. Maybe they're pirate bunny rabbits. I don't know. Okay, next up is the Down with the Ship, a collection of short comics by Claire Connolly. All right, and this is the one I pointed out first off. This is the one with like the really gritty sort of artwork style, but I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. My all-time favorite manga of all my time favorite anime of all time, Fooly Cooly, which Fooly Cooly was kind of unique. It had the anime adaptation first, and the manga came a little bit after, to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure on that. And the manga style of Fooly Cooly turned me off at first. In fact, I was a little bit pissed because it was like I love the anime, and then the manga kind of looks really like it looks like a 10-year-old drew it. And after reading it, I became to get used to it. I came to respect it in a certain sense, because even with this kind of stuff. What the fuck? Is that a fucking Garganta? Look at that. That's like a freaking Garganta. That's like a picture image of the freaking Gillions invading Fei Karakura. Like, look at that. It even got like the blood pouring out of it. Like, that's awesome. Or it's just a sideways sky vagina. Either way. But yeah, either way, like even with this gritty kind of style, there's no way I could even come close to doing this. And obviously it doesn't look like he just accomplished this with a pen, and he probably used some other kind of technique to make this. But, yeah, that looks pretty cool. Okay, that. Alright, what's next here? We got, that's one of mine that I pulled out. It's the Ultimates. Okay, we have Gen E.G. or Genig. I don't know how to pronounce that. Genig. A military sci-fi story featuring this screaming Vin Diesel with a barcode on his temple. So yeah, a military sci-fi story by Anthony Bourne. So is that a cross between Anthony Horowitz and Jason Bourne then? Because that would be awesome. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so this one's not so much a comic so much as just an illustrated novel, because it's mostly a novel just with pictures, which is always good. I think everyone was kind of a little disappointed when they go into elementary school to middle school and they go in the library and they're like, where's all the books with pictures? And I'm like, I never understood like pictures being seen as childish, cause like novels don't have pictures, they're just words you need to read. But I'm just like, yeah, but just having pictures doesn't make it needed for a childish demographic. Pictures add to the story. That's why you can get, like, this isn't an example of this, but you can get a novel of Gulliver's Travels that has drawings by somebody else. Obviously Jonathan Swift was the one that wrote Gulliver's Travels, but you can get somebody else that did illustrations for the book. I have okay, it's all buried back there, but I have Edgar Allan Poe, like, compendium of poems by Edgar Allan Poe, and, they have the poems, but they also have a guy that went in and actually illustrated all of them, and it really freaking heightens the effect there. So there's that military sci-fi story. I might not do like videos on all of these, but these would be good for my vlog channel. These really would be perfect for my vlog channel. All right, so let's see. Palooka, Dead Horse, The Ballad of the Two-Headed Dog, Psychotronic, A Piggy's Tale. Okay, what the hell's this? Oh my, really? That's so cool. I was just doing this the other. Okay, Return of the Cicadas. Looks like it's a DVD. Full-length documentary on cicadas. I was literally just researching those little bastards like 2 days ago. Pulling out another random book I have on my shelf. I guess these guys, people know me more than I do because I'm an insect nut. I love insects. I just like bugs in general, and I was researching the cicadas, especially like the 17-year ones, the ones that there's a type that emerges every year at a certain point. Then there's a type, and they're not so bad, but then there's a type that emerge every 17 years, and when they wake up, it's like fucking Armageddon because they devour like everything in their path because they haven't seen the light of day for like 17 years. But that's what I just love about insects, that there's an insect that hibernates for 17 fucking years. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Yeah, you guys don't freaking care. Alright, oh, the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Let's look at that really quick here. Archfiend Commander, attack 2500. If you control an Archfiend... I don't have a lot of Archfiends. That's the problem. My friend does. I might have to bum a few off him. I do have, like, some of the more common ones, but I don't have, like, the Queen or the King or anything, obviously. I have the Rook, the Bishop, yeah, I don't have anything, like, really high ranking for them. I do have Pandemonium, but everybody has Pandemonium. If you control an Archfiend card, you can special summon this card from your hand, but it cannot attack this turn. You can only special an Archfiend Commander once per turn this way. When special summon this way, target one Archfiend card you control, destroy that target. Yeah, I never got really into Archfiends that much. I know that can be pretty good. My friend did have a deck based around them once with Pandemonium and everything. I remember Pandemonium Watchbearer and everything, and he set it up pretty good. And it was a challenge to get through that. I always decided that I do all the 6 Sammy deck, so like Gravekeepers are the bane of my existence because they lock they lock your freaking graveyard down, and that basically screws your day over if you're using a 6 Sammy deck anyway. Because I rely on a lot of getting my cards out of the graveyard, and it's just not any fun. But yeah, that's enough Yu-Gi-Oh nerdiness here. I went down my friend's house last night and I was wearing this hat, and I think he said something like, I was telling him something nerdy, and I like halfway through I noticed he wasn't paying attention, so I'm just like, sorry for going nerdy on him. He's like, no, you're not nerdy, Matt. I'm like, really? I think he said it sarcastically. He's like, okay, I talk about this on the internet, and I'm wearing this hat right now, and you're going to say I'm not nerdy. I pride myself in being nerdy, man. All right. We have, these are all 4 different ones. We have A Piggy's Tale, The Adventure of a Three-Legged Super Pup, who is holding what looks like a crossbow made out of a water bottle and a clothespin. Okay. Then we have Dead Horse, The Ballad of the Two-Headed Dog, The Second Coming, which is pretty neat here. This one's... Oh, some of these are signed. Yeah, because this one was written by Grissom, Sloan, and Halvorsen. So I would assume one of those is like the illustrator or some such. And it's signed by Sloan. See that? So that's pretty cool. Signed anything is great. Like, I have that Fallen Our Stars signed by John Green. That's like one of my prized possessions. Okay, so that looks pretty neat. Alright, and then we have Psychotronic Comics, which is also signed by Dino. Okay. I don't know who that is. But we have that. This one's a little bit more colorful. This one's actually more, comic books, like old-fashioned comic book style. But none of these look like old-fashioned. Like, when I say old-fashioned, I guess I should clarify, because, there's Golden Age, Silver Age, and then there's the current stuff. There's a bunch of, like, different stuff you can mean by that. What I mean is this doesn't look like the common comics you would find in my store, because all the stuff we sell mostly is typical superhero, very mainstream. Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, stuff that people could look at and be like, oh, that's Captain America, that's the Avengers, I'm gonna buy this. And then you have stuff like this, and it's all drawn in a certain style, but this is much more colorful, much more vibrant, and just has a different feel to it in a comedic way. So there's that, and then we have Palooka, which is the last one. I think is the last thing in here. I'm not 100% sure anymore. I might take off the other side of this box and like hammer space, like a bunch of stuff just falls out. And then there's Palooka, the world's toughest comic magazine for a wrestler with superpowers. The city is his ring. So it's like Maste Masculine. It's yeah, kind of, sort of. Let's go with that with skulls and everything. It's like if Maste Masculine fought crime. I would actually want to see that. Who would want to see that? Like a comic book with Maste Masculine on the cover, and basically just in like a Batman, Gotham City type setting where people are like, he's like, come on, we have to break out of this bank. Then all of a sudden in the sky you just hear like, Star Body Slam, what the fuck, and then boom, and then he would make a pretty kick-ass, or Super Sentai. Either way, you need to make a comic of that. Somebody needs to make a fan fiction of that in general. But this looks pretty cool. It's like a wrestler, luchador, superhero, and this guy who's like Captain America's much more patriotic older brother, if that's possible. But apparently, like, look at that, like, even Captain America, Yeah, didn't he went, you know, he's like, okay, I'll wear the outfit, I'll wear the shield. We could throw on the colors of the USA on there. This guy just went full fucking Greek god with it. He's just like, you know what? I'm getting the toga, I'm getting the star, and I'm gonna carry around a bald eagle with me. I'm gonna be Mr. American. I don't even know who this dude is, what this dude's named. Oh, look at that. Freaking Hitler is on the bottom. He's punching out freaking Hitler. He's like, Kunstleiber! I can't tell you amazing American power there! I need a Krankenwagen. All right, but that's, I can't do a German accent for shit. But yeah, anyway, that's that. That's Palooka right there. You Palooka Jones. That was an insult back in the 1920s. You hear me, Jimmy? You hear me, Jimmy? You hear me? You hear me, Dan Century? Dan of the Century, man. That's what I'm talking about. You're gonna be hot front page news for all the rest of the week. I don't know. But anyway, thank you very much, Dan, for sending this to me. I hope you see this more than anyone. I hope James sees this. James Hansen, at least the beginning of this. So yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped up. I woke up this morning kind of feeling a little bit like shitty, but now I'm kind of pumped up to go through it. I thought I was off today. I was gonna finish up Zombie Powder. I was gonna do the last review today. I still might. It's just that I have work in about an hour and a half, and then I get off around like in the mid evening. But then I'm off for like 3 days. 3 days, and then I have to go to college. So I'm gonna try to get done with Zombie Powder and with the Resurrection Poll, and I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that the next Bleach episode, Bleach chapter, I should say. No, not the Bleach episode. No, calm down, calm down. The anime's not coming back. The anime's not coming back. Don't freak out. It's like, I know the second I said that, some people were just like, oh, is he serious? Like, no, I'm sorry. Sorry to get your hopes up. It's not coming back. But the next Bleach chapter may be coming out tomorrow or Monday. It always usually comes out very early on whenever there's a holiday the week before and there's no chapter. It usually comes out very early the next week. So, not 100% sure on that. But anyway, thanks for the stuff, Dan. Have a great day, buddy. James Hansen's bitch. As always, Tekking101 signing out. Okay, as an addendum, one thing I forgot, I was actually sitting on it the entire time when I was opening everything, was this. Which is one of the more, like the star things of the things I got was a Sanji keychain. And yeah, so I'm sorry about that. I was actually sitting on Sanji the entire time of that video. Makes it a little bit more perverse now that you think about it, but whatever. And this is obviously an import from Japan just because of all the, hold on, let me get the wrapper off here. This is obviously an import from Japan here. Because I've ordered One Piece stuff from Japan before with the law hat and everything, so I know what it kind of comes in already. You know, like the certain packaging is always kind of similar. Because I guess that's all just like merchandising and a bunch of One Piece merchandise in Japan. I guess it all has a very similar packing scheme here. I don't want to cut this too bad, but I do want to. All right. All right. Oh, and then there's this thing down here. Yeah, there we go. And then the Sanji's in his wrapper. Alright, there we go. There's Sanji. There's Sanji. Yeah. I'm gonna... Oh, God, I was talking with the David Moo thing for that. I was gonna go with, like the Brooklyn Rage. I don't know. Let's just do it. Let's do Japanese. Diabo Jambe. Spectre! Kicking you. Sanji's kicking you. Alright, well, that's everything, I think. I'm pretty sure that's everything. I'm pretty sure I'm not sitting on anything else. But, yeah. So, thanks, Dan. Once again, signing out. Bitch. Me, James Hansen's. Bye.